Hey, it's Socky, and here's my review of the 2023 Yes Basic. The name says it all really. It's got a basic set of features, nothing fancy, an affordable board that can ride a bit of everything. The Basic has a true twin shape, simple poplar core, biax fiberglass, medium flex, an extruded base, and comes in sizes from 143 to 163 wide, as well as a separate women's model. It has the camrock profile, which means that there's rocker on the nose and the tail of the board, with camber between your feet. The numbers in the profile name are the measurements that basically mean there's 4mm of rocker on the nose, 4mm of camber, and then 4mm of rocker in the tail. On the smaller sizes of the Basic, the amount of rocker and camber does scale down a little bit. Profiles like this work really well. They give a good balance to the ride of the board, so you'll still get the stability from camber, while the rocker sections give you a bit of forgiveness, help with turns, and float in softer snow. There's a good reason you can find similar profiles in pretty much every brand out there. One of the more unique features of the Basic is the underbite outline. Underneath your feet, the edges dip in a little bit, with the basic idea being that it'll help to aim the edge pressure where you need it. I was riding the 158cm Basic with medium Burton cartel bindings set up to angles of +12 and -6, with a width of just under 22 inches. I'm 6 foot tall, weigh about 155 pounds, and was riding this in Whistler. There were really firm conditions for the most part, so it was a good test to see how well the edges held up. To me, the Basic felt a bit softer than the medium that it's advertised at, though so far most Yes boards I've ridden are rated stiffer than I would describe them. Between the feet, it felt stable enough that I could ride fast without feeling like I was going to lose it, but it was the nose and tail that felt noticeably softer to me. It's probably exaggerated with the rocker on the nose and the tail that makes it feel extra soft or loose. So while I was landing, I had to make sure to land centered, or else there's nothing much there to save me from washing out. The way this board turns is probably the number one thing to highlight. You can be extremely loose and messy with your technique in the start and the end of a turn, and nothing bad will happen. It doesn't even really hint that it wants to catch, though once you've started the turn, the feel of the board changes and it has a decent amount of edge hold, which then relaxes and becomes loose again as soon as you start to swap to your other edge. That mix of the profile and the underbite seem to work really well. The base is just a simple extruded material, so don't expect to go super fast on it, but it does its job. The Basic's a good option for beginner to intermediate riders, especially if it's going to be the first board you buy after renting. Easy to turn, isn't going to be a scary board to ride, but the profile will still let you push it fairly hard, so you won't be needing to upgrade it too quickly. It'd also be an option for more experienced park riders who want a soft board that isn't going to take much effort to press or butter, but still with a bit of that camber feel. If you have any questions about the board, leave them in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.